Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BLIN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I will say that this is a pretty tricky chart to talk about from a presentation point of view because there's a lot that goes into it there, and a lot of it just depends on perspective. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are some sort of day trader, scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought up there and your plan was to buy and sell within 20 minutes, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart looks really, really bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there was a pullback, but from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base, and as long as higher bases are being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I am going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view, so if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type perspective going in. And the reason I would still call this overall chart bullish, and I'm not saying this is where the price is headed, but just for example's sake, so I can better illustrate this, but let's say that the price pulls back a little bit more. Let's try that again. There we go. Pulls back a little bit more and goes down to the 21-cent mark. Again, not saying that'll occur, but just so I can better explain. So the price comes down here to 21, goes sideways, and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation from, again, emphasis on big picture? Well, from the big picture perspective, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, from the big picture perspective, you would still have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that is the name of the game. Again, I'm well aware if you're some sort of day trader, short-term, trader, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought up there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from more so a big picture type viewpoint. So yeah, today, pretty big pullback, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price does still have an opportunity to build an overall higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not on Friday. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.